Hello my yogis and welcome to Daily Cup of Yoga. Theme of today's class is contentment. It's one of the yoga principles towards ourselves. It's called Santosha and it means acceptance of where we are in life. When it comes to physical practice, it's accepting where our body's limitations and the point where we are in the practice. Because we are all on the path towards something bigger in life, and accepting where we are is, it's exactly where we should be, and that will allow us to create space and for personal growth. Come in standing to the front of your mat. Feet are hip-width apart, and place your hands in prayer over your chest. Allow your eyes to close. Rest the thumbs against the breastbone, the sternum. Start feeling your breath. Turning your attention inwards. On your next inhale, reach up towards the sky with your fingertips, and as you exhale, bend in your hips and come all the way down into forward fold. Inhale up to a straight spine halfway, and as you exhale, fold. And step both feet back into plank. Zip everything towards the midline, strong core. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Now place your hands to the outside of the mat. Come onto your fingertips and lift your heart up as you inhale. And release as you exhale. Belly, lower belly to the sky. Inhale, once again, lift your heart forward and up. Open the chest and exhale, release. From here, we're going to come to all fours. So wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Low belly in towards the sky, engage the core and extend opposite arm and leg. So I have a right foot and the left arm. And as you exhale, squeeze everything in and round the spine. As you inhale, extend. And as you exhale, curl in. Extending through your toes and your fingertips each time you extend. And engaging the belly, strong core every time you exhale. And last one, extend and hold. Now bend the back foot and reach for the top of the foot with your left hand. Pressing the foot against the hand, hand against the foot. Draw the navel in towards the spine so you can open your upper back a little bit deeper. Releasing the foot, and now take the foot to stack your hips and open to the side, reaching up with your right hand and extending your right foot to the front. Now bend the back at the top knee and reach for the foot behind you. Maybe you can grab the top of the foot, otherwise you can just reach towards the foot. Engage the belly, navel in back towards the spine, extend the tail forward and come back to center to your all fours. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So draw the navel in towards the spine, flatten the lower back and extend your left leg and your right arm and start curling in on your exhales, engaging the core, strong core, and extend and reach through your toes and fingertips. Few more like this, slow controlled movement from your core. Here you go, and extend and hold. And then bend the knee and reach for the foot. Press the foot to the top of the hand and reach the foot back behind you. Draw the navel in. Slowly let go of the foot and open to the side, stacking the hips to the top of each other. This is a baby half moon variation. Then bend the top leg and reach for the foot behind you. Maybe you can grab the foot. If you do so, just keep pressing the foot back and away from you to allow more openness in your shoulders. And release down slowly. As you exhale, come back to your all fours, and from here we're going to press our hips up and back into downward facing dog. Pedal the legs if you need to. On your next inhale, reach your right foot up, bend the knee and draw your heel towards the back of your head, and the opposite. A strange movement maybe, it's preparing for a dancer pose. And as you exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and step it to the front of your mat. Inhale into a crescent lunge, high lunge, reach up towards the sky, open the chest, slight back bend in your upper back. As you exhale, draw the hands in prayer, bend the back knee and come all the way down with your back knee. And then rest the hands at the front thigh. Now bend the knee behind you, draw the navel in to flatten the lower back, and then reach for the foot behind you. Maybe you can grab the foot with your both hands, otherwise just reach towards the foot. If you have a foot, then extend the foot back so you open your chest a little more, and keep pressing your navel towards the spine so you can open more in your upper back. Now place your both hands to the inside of the front foot. For lizard, you can stay here or you can go down onto your forearms. Your back knee can stay on the ground, or you can lift the knee up for a bit stronger version. So find where you are and listen to your body. Come up on your hands from here and step the front foot back into plank. Zip in towards the midline. Exhale. Lower down onto the ground. Inhale. Shoulders back and chest forward for cobra. Inhale. Exhale, release. And then place your hands outside of the front mat. Come onto your fingertips for variation of cobra. And as you inhale, reach your heart forward and up. Exhale, release. And come up to your downward facing dog. And do the same thing on the other side. So as you inhale, lift your left foot back, bend the knee, and draw the heel towards the back of the head, and head towards the heel. Exhale, slowly with control, bring your knee to your chest and step it through. Inhale into high lunge, reach up with your hands, through your fingertips, soften the shoulders, open the chest. Beautiful. Exhale, draw the hands in prayer over your heart and slowly bend your back knee and come lower the knee down, drawing your navel in towards the spine. Now bend your back foot and reach for the top of the foot with your right and left hand. If possible, to keep drawing the navel to the spine, and then press the foot back away from you and allow your chest and shoulders to open here. Beautiful. And slowly releasing the foot and placing both hands to the inside of the front foot for lizard. Stay here or lower down onto your forearms. Press into the forearms and see if you can lift the back knee off the ground. Beautiful. Slowly come on up onto your palms and draw your front foot back into plank. And go through your vinyasa chaturanga and inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Beautiful chest opener. And press back up as you exhale into downward facing dog. From here, move your weight forward and hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale into halfway. Exhale, fold, bend the knees and come up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands by your side, and as you inhale, option to draw the hands over your head. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to straight spine, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back into plank. Draw the navel in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Open the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Check in with your body, check in with your breath. Slowly coming on to your tippy toes and moving the weight forward on your arms. Then step or hop both feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the knees, come up, Utkatasana, chair pose, hands by your side. Inhale, draw the hands overhead. And as you exhale, fold over your straight legs. Inhale to halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. And step it back into plank. From plank, we're going to lower down all the way onto your belly. Now, from here, we're going to press our toes into the earth, lift the kneecaps, and then place left forearm parallel with the front edge of your mat. Draw the navel in, bend the back foot, and reach for the top of your foot with your right hand. You can grab the foot from the inside and press, so you're pressing your thumb into the sole of the foot. You can stay here, or you can turn your palm down with your fingertips facing forward and press the palm down into the top of the foot for a stronger stretch. And roll your right ribs forward so your both shoulders are squared to the front of your mat. Beautiful. And slowly release down. Now rest your forehead onto the tops of your hands and just shake your hips a little bit here from side to side before we go the same thing on the other side. So your right forearm is parallel with short at the edge of the mat. Bend the left knee, draw the navel in, and reach for the top of the foot. So for variation 1, reach from the inside of your foot. And if you want to go deeper, you can press your palm down into the top of the foot with your fingertips facing forward. Roll your left ribs to the front of your mat, squaring the shoulders. And gaze in front. Beautiful. And slowly releasing down, and again rest your forehead onto the hands and shake your hips. Now we're going to bend both knees and reach from both feet from the outside. I like to flex the feet here, so it's just easier to hold onto your foot. From here, as you inhale, you're going to lift your chest up, open the chest, and keep pressing your feet back behind you, keeping your knees level with your hips as they tend to splay out. Beautiful chest opener. Keep drawing the navel in. It will allow you to open your upper back more. And as you exhale, release down. And from here, tuck your toes under and press up your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Good job, everyone. As you inhale, lift your right foot up. Exhale, knee to the chest and step it through. Root your back heel down and open into side angle. So I have variation where my hand is to the inside of the foot and I'm reaching over with my left hand. Rest the hand onto the hip and transitioning into half moon from here. So stepping my back foot halfway, engage the foot and lift it up. Keep rooting through a standing leg, keeping the micro bend in the knee. Maybe the top hand can come up towards the ceiling. You can gaze down or up for a challenge. Keep the floating leg engaged. It will make it lighter. And as you exhale, release both hands down, close the hip into standing split. And from there, we're going to bend the standing leg and bring the back knee to the chest without touching the mat for a little challenge. And Draw the navel in. Root through your standing leg. Now from here we're gonna bring the foot behind you, knees are level. Praying for a dancer pose, and then reach for your back foot. So variation 1, to reach for the foot from the inside with your thumb pressing into the sole of the foot. Then slowly start leaning forward, pressing your foot back and away from you, till eventually you want your thigh to be parallel with your mat, with the ground. And you're reaching forward with your right hand till your hand and torso ideally are parallel with the mat. So find where you are, accept where you are, and celebrate that. Stay there for a few breaths where you feel strength and ease at the same time. Find your variation. Keep grounding through standing leg, keeping the micro bend in the knee. And slowly coming back to center, releasing the foot from your left hand, and now we're going to catch the foot with your right hand for another variation of the pose. And slowly starting leaning forward again and pressing the foot back and away from you. Draw the navel in towards the spine and reach forward with your left hand. Beautiful, gorgeous. You got this. Accept where you are. Finding the place where you're content and happy. You feel strength and ease at the same time. Then lower your hand down. Release the foot and lower your right hand down for standing splits. And then just join the floating foot down onto the mat. Shake your legs. Nice done. As you inhale, come to the straight spine. As you exhale, Uttanasana, fold. And step it back into plank and go through your vinyasa. So chaturanga as you exhale. Cobra or upper dog as you inhale. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through, open up, side angle, reach your left foot up and over your head. Finding the straight line from the back heel through your hips all the way through your fingertips. Exhale, hand comes to your hip and prepare to transition into the half moon. So half step with your back foot and place your left hand torso width apart in front of the mat. Engage the floating leg and lift your right leg up. Beautiful. Root through the standing leg, and maybe the top arm can float up towards the sky. It's like a human starfish. Strong core. Exhale, release the right arm down and close the hip for standing splits. Bend the standing leg and float the back knee straight up into your chest in standing. Engage the core. And now draw the foot back for dancer's pose, lining the knees. So grab the top of the foot with your right hand. So option 1, you're taking the leg from the inside. And slowly start leaning forward, pressing the foot back and away from you till your thigh is parallel with the floor, ideally. Find where you are, celebrate where you are, accept the present moment, accept the now, gaze forward, strong standing leg. Beautiful chest opener. And slowly pressing into the standing leg, come out of this, coming back to center, and prepare to grab the foot with your left hand. And start pressing the foot back and away from you as you lean forward with your chest, extending your right hand in front of you. You can have your hand in Jani Mudra, or just extending the toes at the fingertips forward. And slowly releasing the right foot down, releasing the right foot and hand down, and coming through your standing split. And just relax your floating leg down. You can rest in forward fold. Open the feet a little wider and take the hold of your thumbs for a stronger forward fold, opening the elbows to the side. Relax the upper body, relax the neck. And slowly draw your hips down onto your mat. And from here we're gonna roll onto our back, hugging the knees into the chest. And do a happy baby pose. Open the knees to the side and take the holds of your outside feet through the inside of your knees. Happy baby. You can rock from side to side. Find a spot on your lower back and middle back that you want to massage. And slowly let go of the feet and place your hands by your side. Now cross your right foot over your left, wrap it around and move your hips slightly to your right, and place your feet down onto your left side for supine twist. If this is too much, you can just keep the knees close together rather than crossing over. And you want to have both shoulders on your mat. Just release here, relax. Slowly pressing back into the center, changing sides, left leg over the right, moving your hips slightly to your left, and relaxing the legs to your right. Gaze over your left shoulder. And just let go. Slowly pressing into your hands and moving your feet back to center, your legs. And just release your legs to the front. Now for Shavasana final relaxation pose, opening your palms towards the sky and allowing your feet just to splay out. Close your eyes here, find your breath, and just take a moment to remember your attention for today's practice. To contentment, being content and happy and accept where you are now, today, rather than wanting to change the time, just being patient and content, and everything will come. Slowly relaxing, releasing everything down into your mat, and just relax. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful class today. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope I'll see you again. My friends, Namaste.